Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a fresh game of baseball. So subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to the World Series. It's game number 2. We are coming off one of our worst offensive performances, and we continue to really struggle offensively. We missed a couple of mistake pitches that they left up in the zone yesterday. And then they switched out pitchers, and we just couldn't get a good feel for it. But we're going to hopefully bounce back. I really don't want to go down 2-0, but if that's what happens, hey, that is what happens. We are going to be facing Max Fried. He is, 0-3 with a 5.06 ERA. I think I said he was 0-0 or something. I think I misread that the other day, but it doesn't matter. George Kirby is 2-0, and I read that correctly. He has a 0.00 ERA. It's the first left-handed pitcher we have faced here in the postseason. We're going to make some changes, tinker with the lineup just a little bit. It's not going to be like wildly different, but we're going to try and put our best foot forward and see if we can get off to a better start today. We actually played pretty well yesterday. We had a little bit more time. I went back and looked at the footage. The runner between going from home to first was only a 30-something speed. So we had an extra second. I don't think we could have canceled the throw and reloaded it, but I think we could have. You could have held on, but I kind of panicked a little bit and just couldn't get it where I needed to get it. So there you go. T-Mobile Park closed and overcast today in Seattle, so we will get our lineup set here. So I noticed that my webcam didn't center it vertically. That's all we got to do. Okay, George Kirby on the mound. We are going to take J.P. Crawford out of the lineup. We're going to put in rookie Ryan Bliss. Now, we're going to put Bliss in the 9 spot. We are going to take out Arias and put in Moore. And we are going to have Moore lead off, Julio in the 2, Polanco in the 3. And then see if there's anybody, Zavala, or what do we got? Contact and Power. Okay, we can put him in the DH spot, and we have a bunch of righties. I don't mind Rayleigh being in that lefty spot right there. We can go France, Arias, Bliss. A lot of righties in the lineup. Don't be afraid to make some changes, particularly at shortstop at the bottom of the lineup. Designated hitter in the 8 spot. And I think that's about it. We only pulled a couple of guys out of the lineup, but it was more about making sure that we're leading off with somebody other than Ryan Bliss. I like Bliss, but I want to use his speed to flip the lineup. I think maybe putting him in that 1 spot isn't a great idea. So Crawford can go there later. Rojas. Okay. Oh, should be good, but we'll see. We'll see. This is a tough lineup to work with. I mean, we really only made the 1 mistake. It was a bad error. Trust that you're going to get out of it. It's a poor pitch decision, admittedly. That sinker didn't quite get as low and inside as I wanted it to, but it's Ronald Acuna Jr., so he's really good. So, there you go. I don't think it's saved. Oh, okay, it did. Okay. I don't know why that crowd was so loud.
Coming up, the Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners.
We'll see. A split here at home would be good. Going down 0-2 feels bad. We haven't really been in this position before. I think maybe when we played the White Sox, we went down 3-2 or 2-1 or something. Let me check into that real quick.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games.
Chicago White Sox.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Yeah, Chicago ended up taking a 2-1 lead on us, and we were able to fight back. So it's not unheard of. And I want to say that when we played Los Angeles, this one's going to be a little trickier to find.
Just about set to go
just
down.
Grabs a ton.
And towing the slab in this one, George Kirby.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Here's the center fielder.
I'd have to
Michael
find that.
Harris.
But I think that when we played Los Angeles, we went down kind of big. So, yeah. Okay, well, let's see what we can do today. Pitching was good yesterday. I don't think we're going to pitch Wu in this series. We get that extra day off between the cities. So if this were to go like 6 or 7, we'd have enough days.
Outside low. And a count even.
Had a little trouble with the sinker here. Ooh, I don't think I want to throw this pitch again, but we'll just try to throw it a little lower.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Go something off speed here.
And that one hit to first.
France has been a huge asset at first base.
One up, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup
Here's
for the
the
Braves. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Nope. Oops.
That one fouled
off.
Kirby. He's the kind of
I actually wanted to throw a slider in that spot,
managers as well really appreciate
for that pitch, but I went with the sinker because I hit the wrong button. Fouled away.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch. That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important?
Yeah, that was a good hold. That was a good hold. Nothing wrong. Even from our angle, you look at it and you go, that's not straight. It's not a swing.
Today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge.
Nice.
It's never been more
nice over the shoulder catch.
Makes the grab on the run.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out.
No. You go get that.
Made a nice catch
you go get that ball. I appreciate that, Polanco.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That clips
there
the
we
corner.
go. Slider.
I think the other part,
didn't get down the way I wanted it to, but does
because I think
hit
the
the
guys
edge
at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
That is.
Acuna tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 outs, base is empty.
Whoa, step off. I hit the wrong button again.
Now he steps off to reset. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
There's a swing and a drive.
That fastball did not
Rodriguez
get up.
drop step going back, and that is gone.
Damn.
He'll touch them all. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in.
Solo shot's fine. We had to score 1 anyway.
Right, high velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time
look at that
location.
location.
Body gets through this pitch.
That is not where you want that pitch to be.
Awesome job at the plate.
Here is Matt Olson.
That's a fucking strike. God damn, dude.
2 outs. And another ball, Kirby. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Austin Riley.
That is absolute fucking bullshit. That fucking...
Part of his career since day one.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Now one miss. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up.
There's no way. Both of those were balls? That's ridiculous. Really excited for an at-bat later in this game when I'm up to the plate and we get pitches that are very similar to that, and they go, no, those are both strikes.
Back in Seattle. So here's the lefty,
okay.
Max Fried.
So we are facing the lefty. I got a little worried about that. I was thinking about it this morning when I was trying to figure out my lineup. And I was like, oh, shoot, what if I got to make sure to pay attention? And then I didn't.
And here is Dylan Moore.
So Dylan Moore is going to lead us off today as I'm trying to adjust some stuff. 98 on a fastball, 12-6 curve at 77. That's disgusting.
And a pitch. We talk so much about how starting pitchers
I didn't even read the rest of it. I was so disgusted. Circle change at 88, sinker at 98, and a slider at 88.
Started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And that's off the inside.
Now he is 0-3. Does have a kind of a high ERA.
That one ripped.
Oh, go ball go. Go ball go. Go ball go. What a way to get right back on it. Let's fucking go. Dylan Moore.
Way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
That of all the things that he could have done there, that was the wrong thing. I know that sounds like kind of ridiculous, but if that pitch has any movement,
that's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched. Taking that outside
I did not think it was going to be a third straight fastball. I'm guessing we're a little bit late on it, but he has just enough power to get it out. We are on the late side of good there.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Hey, that's a good take. That's a good take.
Max said he's not sure who actually started it first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Just a couple of takes here.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall.
It's a double. It's a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Got a good eye there.
Yeah, so I don't think he's thrown a first strike, or a first, excuse me. I don't think he has thrown a first pitch strike yet.
That clips the corner.
That's fine.
One way to make a guy
hey, that's okay.
uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 2 of the World Series.
Ooh, got a slider.
As he was out.
Take a second here.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
He does not have much confidence in any of his pitches.
Man at second. Swings
down to the four seam. I thought it was going to drop.
Catch up to the heater.
Okay. This can't be the undoing of this inning. He hasn't thrown a first pitch strike. Even if he does, that's fine.
That's strike one.
He's going lower in the zone here, it seems.
So far, here in Game 2.
That was it. That was it. God dang it. That's a good take.
The zone.
Good take.
The count 1-2.
We have good speed on second. And maybe try and... We don't want to be too aggressive, but... Okay, hey, foul it off. Foul it off. That second pitch is such a huge missed opportunity. Okay, yanked it inside. There we go. Even up the count at 2-2. Something that both teams did really well in the first game was really drive up that starting pitcher's pitch count.
And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air.
We are not going to test it.
Acuna makes the catch. 2 down.
I don't think it's worth it. I think if it was out number 1, maybe you take a shot at it. Without number 2, there's no way to get doubled. There's no reason to get doubled up there. So
I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even
that's
things
fine.
Up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark.
Now, unfortunately, it is a lefty-lefty matchup here.
The best way is just to come out aggressive.
Curious to see what we can get done. And they
have
have good arm strength.
Tell you what, momentum can really swing. And
Kelnick is the only guy whose arm accuracy is a little like, eh. We did just see Acuna kind of miss as well. See what we can do here. It's a lefty-lefty matchup.
Luke Raley. Right through there for a strike.
Starting low here with runners on.
Tied up here in the early going.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And they get the out. The Mariners
okay.
pick up a run.
Hey,
Thanks
good
to
news
this
is we're able to get on the board. That's the first run we've scored. We get Julio on with a double. That's a good start. A couple of hits in the first inning. Great. We got Julio on with nobody out, and we did nothing with it.
Back at T-Mobile Park.
So a little frustrating there. Hopefully we can build on that as we work through game number 2 here.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The drama.
And yesterday, I think we only gave up
season, and it leads
4
to
hits,
really special moments.
and it was 2-1, and
short, sneaks through, base hit.
I need to stop diving. I don't have the diving timed up. I don't have the diving timed up at all. I went over the top again.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. And a
I
foul
don't hit
ball.
and run there.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy.
There you go. There you go. The fastball dropped again. That was a problem that we had in Minnesota with Brian Wu. Like his fastball and his cutter weren't sailing up out of the zone. They kept dropping, and that gave us some trouble. I got really scared to even throw it.
You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
So here's Murphy now. There's a strike.
What kind of speed are we working with? First to second here. 41. Okay.
Just missed. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the
swing and a miss.
right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jared Kelnick stands in now and watches strike 1. Ball 1 there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses.
Oops. We're good. We got a controller.
Okay,
I have a controller. God dang, stupid game. Please. I have a controller. It's fine.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
The first baseman,
And a pitch. Fried,
Too aggressive there. He started with a 12-6 curve. He'd been starting with four seams a little higher in the zone, but he hasn't been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes.
And that one a little below the knees.
Looks like his zone just might be tight today.
And another ball.
Yank that one.
That one misses.
Yeah. So it's a 4-pitch walk that we have given him a 3-1 opportunity.
No panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
Fine. He's really stayed low in a way that I am not anticipatory of.
And he walked him.
Okay.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike.
Is he 4-pitch? Now,
batting Mitch Haniger.
we do need to let him throw a strike, but we need to make absolutely sure that we don't swing here on pitch number 1.
And that's off
That's
the
why.
inside edge. Ball 1. And there's
That's fine.
That's that change up.
Not really looking for that pitch in that location.
He'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna on the run. Acuna.
I goofed up. I thought it was going to get into the gap.
Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
That was awful. That was awful.
And it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it. But on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running.
We fell apart there.
We fell apart there. Side. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1.
Fuck! Fucking son of a fucking bitch. God damn it.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And it just completely fell apart.
As he turns on the rubber. With that
too often. We're doing that entirely too often.
And that's in there at the knees.
I'm frustrating myself too much with really terrible decisions. The game is so nice. It'll it held Ty France and I'm sending him home for some stupid reason. That's the one guy you can't do that with.
Orlando Arcia. Right side.
We talk about it. I talk about it so often throughout the season. Have to give ourselves the opportunity. Took it away. Took it away.
Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first.
Acuna has good speed at 79. That's the kind of inning we've needed from our pitching staff here in the World Series. It's been a little. We've seen a lot of long at bats.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Brian Bliss. And a pitch. And that one just misses.
I mean, we've swung at a first pitch strike, but I don't know that he's thrown one. You know?
The shortstop takes the ball.
Thank you, Bliss.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
3-0. Got to take the whole way.
And there's the automatic.
That's fine.
Hit in the air,
Flare?
right field.
Flare?
And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Still late on the fastball.
Here's Dylan Moore. He's already homered in this game. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
There it is. There's one. It's not the same side of the plate, but it's just barely clipped it, and they gave him the strike. And he has not earned that. Not earned that call.
Swing and a miss as he was late. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box.
He's been throwing balls the entire fucking game, and you give him that call.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good contact swing. Just can't get it across. Just can't get away from him.
Hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Outside low. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Down the left field line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just early on it. Okay.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Jorge Polanco, and that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Oh, that was a huge problem in the Minnesota series. Gets the call, we give him a bad swing.
The go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third.
Okay,
Foul
hey,
ball left side.
that's fine. Punch it foul, that's fine.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Around second is Rodriguez. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's a great at-bat by Polanco. Really good job. And that's the kind of contact swing we're looking for. I mean, you're kind of hoping for a little bit of a flare out of Dylan Moore, just something that gets into the outfield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. Flied to right his first time.
That's fine. Hey, that's perfectly fine.
And that's strike 1.
Let him throw a first pitch strike. Oof, way behind on that one. Okay. Thank you, Raleigh, for getting that one.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's fine.
And a curve misses outside. And another ball. Two on, 2 outs. That's the third.
And that's one where you kind of just
across the diamond, and that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
It's okay. We're getting some contact, but we got to score that runner. Just took too long.
Game 2 of the World Series. Here's Matt Olson.
We didn't start moving until 2 outs. I think the one thing you would look at working on in this either the off-season stuff or in spring training is learning how to steal. I need to add that into my game because that single we were able to advance first to third. We could have scored a run if we were able to steal. Now, granted, that counts on seeing it, getting the right pitch. Yeah, and converting it, you know. And I don't think with 2 outs it's the smartest decision in the world, but probably something that I should work on.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And that's in there at the knees for a
shocked
strike.
I got that
He's
call.
going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that just misses.
Okay. Little head tilt on that one, but
Got him swinging.
I guess it was just an extra pitch, so not the worst deal in the world, but still a very confusing strike zone.
But that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch, and he just misses. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
See, and that is so frustrating. Is it because it's on the inside part of the plate? I mean, he's definitely
ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
It's just really annoying.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Gee, if only you had called. If only you had called the pitch that was a strike.
And a payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And we get the strikeout. We're heading mid-4. Still 1-1.
In the 4th, all tied.
It is. I think it's difficult to express how big that leadoff home run was. I mean, being able to tie the game as quickly as possible.
Back in Seattle, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luke Raley.
It's just hard to quantify
Line
it.
to the pitch.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
It's 0-1.
Well,
All
these
right.
Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run.
Yeah, it's a little
His starter's
frustrating.
pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ooh, he got me with a high fastball. We were too late. We weren't going to do anything with that.
I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit.
I would love to see some of these get into the gap.
Keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed.
I mean, it feels good to be perfect, especially after a nose scratch.
Up next for the Mariners, he's 0 for 1.
That is a fantastic take. Love that take right there. Love it.
Man at first, 1 away. Right through there.
I like that take. Maybe not the best, but I like it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike
We
2.
need to.
And now
Whoa.
before the 1-2,
Whoa.
time is called at home plate.
We were way too late on that. Okay, hey, way to foul it off. Maybe a little aggressive with a regular swing and not go into the contact. I really don't want the double play.
Kicks and fires. That misses. The count now 2-2. Upstairs.
It's a really good take. Really good take.
France leads off first with 1 away.
Okay,
Battling
hey.
here as he fouls it away. Three-two.
Pop me up.
Foul territory
Fucking
behind the
pop me
plate.
up.
Murphy snags it for the second out. Here's Luis Arias. Grounded out his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering misses.
Team doesn't feel quite as frustrating. There's been far fewer strikeouts on both sides.
And another ball.
Which has been, it's been helpful.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kelman going back. Goodbye, home run.
Home run! I didn't mean to lose my controller. Home run! Luis Arias! Let's fucking go! Let's go! We got to take a look at that replay because that was a good effort by Kelnick out there. What a heartbreaking robbery that would be. Former Seattle Mariner robbing the current Seattle Mariner of a home run. That is huge.
Man,
and that is where it just gets so weird in this game sometimes. You think that we had that double play with France last time he was on base, and you think like that ball's going to get into the gap, and it doesn't, and that one gets out, and it's like, what the hell? I know one of them's opposite field or whatever, but... Whew. Okay, let's take a quick look at the previous play. Kelnick, I thought he was going to get this. Oh, he actually had no shot at it. Okay. The way that we saw it, where he's like got it timed up pretty well, and then just kind of the bounce there, bounced back into the field to play. Can we like lock onto that? Once it's a home run, does it not allow you to lock onto the ball? Oh yeah, it does. Huh. I mean, he tracked it well.
It would have been a stunner if he did.
That's huge. That is huge. 2-run, 2-out damage.
And it's fouled away.
We're late on that one. Damn it. We've been a little... We've been the most aggressive on the first pitch, which has been good.
And that's in for a
Probably should have been a little more aggressive there as well. I didn't anticipate the double up on the fastball. That's a really bad at-bat. That's a really poor at-bat. We need to flip those swings. Instead of swing, no swing, swing, we need the no, yes, no. But we get the lead. That's what's important. We take a lead here. First lead. Problem is, and this has been the issue, it's all via the long ball. We couldn't convert on small ball yesterday. We did also only knock out like 3 hits, and I think had like a walk or 2. But...
Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ooh. How did he get that?
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much.
He's gone low on everything, huh? Yeah, let's go.
And the righty deals.
Fuck.
Fights that one away, and the count remains.
Albies, you don't have to be this good. I cannot believe we got that call. I can't believe we got that call.
He knows the strike zone extremely
wow.
well, and you know what? Good hitters are not
with the way he's been calling the game today.
Ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Murphy.
I mean, it's a great plate appearance by Albies. He fouled some pitches off. He got to that splitter that was way out of the zone. Ooh, yikes. Hold it right. Just didn't look good.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2.
There we go. There we go.
He came out of his mechanics.
So we are at the bottom of the lineup the second time through. That's kind of been that we're right in our recipe. The bottom of the lineup is where you would want to put a lefty pitcher in. I think we will start warming some guys up. Warm up Santos and Spire. I don't think we're going to actually need Spire. guess I could probably warm up a
Jared
couple
Kelnick.
of righties, but ideally we try to get him through 6.
Out to short, Bliss.
That is the second time through the lineup, and that does complete the top of the 5th. We want to get one more inning, but getting guys up now, then we can
It's 3-1.
just kind of figure it out. We are at the top of our lineup.
Here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore. As the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. Misses off the plate. 1-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen.
They have a lefty up and a righty up. It'll be interesting to see which way they want to go. The righty wouldn't be as bad as you might think, because we do have a couple of switch hitters.
In the air out to center.
Off the end of the bat.
Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Julio Rodriguez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
I took a peek to the top part of the zone and went low with fastball.
So a foul ball
Can't
makes
give
it
him that.
1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases
got me with a
that one in the
12-6
dirt.
curve.
Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Just a hammer.
We've done a
12-6
good
curveball
job.
right there, Boog. That was
We
exactly
haven't been
what he
falling
wanted.
for his stuff, and we fell for it on that
True
one.
12-6 break, but he does, and you
It's
can't
okay.
do it
It's
any
all right.
better than he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Fried will give way. 2-run ball.
It's
He heads for the
Polanco.
dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Aaron Bummer gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco.
Sinker at 98, a
1 for
slurve
2.
at 85, cutter at 89, four seam at 97, and a circle change at 78.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. That one out to right. Acuna after it.
Nice season.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
You're just late. We've still had trouble catching up to the mid to high 90s stuff. So we're looking okay. We have pitchers
Back at
up,
T-Mobile Park,
pitchers
here's
ready.
the center fielder, Michael Harris. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Righty to the plate. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by.
I'm not even the swing is a little surprising. They put together good at bats throughout most of this game. I am happy with the location of this pitch, up and off the plate. Like, just get the fuck out of the strike zone.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
Oh boy, way too slow.
That misses.
That's fine. That's fine.
And
Hey,
that is ball
just
one.
adjust. No big deal. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Hitters have been in between
What we've
with
had
their
a little
timing
trouble
today.
with
Good
in this-
fastball, excellent slider,
this
but they've
game.
not been able to
And a little
commit
bit
to
recently,
one
the
velocity
fastball
and
just
stay there.
That's not been working the way I want it to work.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Let's go with the
Bases empty,
little
one away, and we're in the
splitter
top
here.
half of the sixth. Up the middle.
Yeah, nicely covered by Polanco.
2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. Let's go. Let's go.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
That's okay. Pitch him carefully.
Yeah, the slider just misses.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 outs. Good eye right there.
A little frustrating that we can't get the
Hoping for a
get the
chance.
zone.
He
It's a
would
little
represent the
frustrating.
tying run.
It's not the biggest
Boog,
deal in the
plenty of
world
power in
because
that
it's
bat,
Acuna.
and they'd love to give him a shot here.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with
Man,
it.
that's
It's
unfortunate.
tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Olsen in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Ripped to short.
Nice play,
On to
Blitz.
France, and
Okay,
Olsen
hey,
is set down.
the walk doesn't
And
bother
that's the
us.
3rd
It's
out.
fine.
So no runs,
Fine.
no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the
Raleigh,
6th we go.
Rayleigh,
4,
and
5, 6
France
coming up. It's
coming
the
up
Mariners
next.
3 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Cal Raleigh.
His arm angle, Bummer's arm angle, is a little funky.
And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Penn Murphy getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. That one missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees
We
to be
are
effective.
just so late
Time
on it.
called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. That
Okay.
hit him.
Hey,
And the leadoff man is
take
aboard
it.
to start the inning.
Fucking
I
take
don't
it,
care
bro.
what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Ray at the plate for the
How are
third
we
time
this
as he comes
bad?
up empty there. That's down and in. Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone
That is
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just
inexcusable,
too much velocity.
man.
Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Whatever. Fuck it. Just
And now
get
one
up.
away.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
And now the first baseman, Ty France.
What a frustrating at bat.
There's a strike. Next pitch
Yeah, that's
way
fine.
upstairs.
That's fine. Obviously, a couple bad swings in that last at bat. 4 straight sinkers.
And now the lefty. This one chopped on the ground, but
He's
foul.
not consistent.
collect himself now
Stop
as he asks for
giving him
time.
3 fucking swings. This entire goddamn team. And
On
into
the
a double
ground,
play.
2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1.
Great.
And that's 2.
What a fucking waste.
So no runs,
We get
no
hit by a
hits, no
pitch and
errors,
say,
and no one
hey,
left.
don't worry,
We're into
Aaron
the seventh
Bummer.
now in
Don't
game 2.
fucking worry.
It's the Mariners
We'll go ahead and
3
just
the
strike the
Braves
fuck
1.
out and hit into a double play. Don't worry about it. Not going to do a goddamn thing, fucking idiot.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
No, Ozzy Albies is just a 65-86 power, a 65 and 86 versus a 95-71. Okay, all right, we'll go ahead. We'll put in the righty. Don't worry.
Santos on to pitch out of the pen here.
Okay, so we've pitched to our plan,
Love the opportunity to come in and protect the team late in the
which
ball game.
is
Some of them are just wired different. So we'll see what he's got here.
6 innings. Don't love the 1,000 batting average against for lefties. Don't love that. Make sure that we'll get another pitcher in. Okay, his fastball is sailing, which is awesome for us. Let's get locked in here. Locked in.
And here it comes. 4-1.
Maybe the strike call, a little surprised. You know what, Brash? You're just going to have to grit and bear it. Even if we just need a couple of pitches out of you.
Just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And the pitch.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Towards first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And
There we go.
Down on strikes.
There we go.
And there's one down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ozuna lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
I'm
The
going
Braves
for it.
trailing by 2 here in the late stages of game 2. Puts it
That
in
didn't
the
go
air
where I
out
wanted
towards
it to
left
go.
center.
That was a pretty good
Rayleigh on
pitch.
the move.
Like, it was pretty accurate, right? Ooh. Would have just been a solo shot. We can deal with that.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Santos, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to.
A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's
That
huge.
retires the side.
Doubled
And
up on the
that'll do it.
circle
No
change.
runs, no hits.
Got him to swing. Got him to
Midway
swing
in
again.
Number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 3 and
Everybody
the Braves
stretch.
1.
Everybody grab a dew if you need. I know I do.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
That was the slowest. That's fine. Oh, God. Hold on. Hold on.
The pitch. And a strike in there.
No
Looks like
way.
he sacrificed
I
a
accidentally
pitch
quick
right down
pitch
the
him.
middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one's
Good
upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1.
Bummer has done a good job shutting us down here. Let's check where they are in the lineup. Oh, boy.
Base hit, center field.
He almost ducked
And
into
leadoff
that.
man aboard.
Obviously, I'm not out here to injure any digital players. That scared me.
The designated
He's not even on my team.
Luis Urias.
Now
Show
at the
our
plate,
fourth inning
Luis
2-run
Urias.
bomb.
He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And
That was
what a swing
huge.
it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Okay, really quickly, not to throw myself off too much. Ooh.
Haniger gets his lead
What
at
to
first,
do, what to
nobody
do.
out. At the belt and fires.
Oh,
Run
that, we
softly,
can't
but
give him
that
that.
goes foul.
That sinker really sunk.
Next offering in there for a strike.
It's a good
Gonna count 1 and
slurve.
2.
He goes sinker low again.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's fine. That's fine. Definitely threw me off with where he was going to go. What he wanted to do.
Kicks and deals. Not even close there. 2 and 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive caught.
It's never
Well,
fun
you know
going
what?
back
At
to the
least it was
dugout
caught
after hitting
on the
line
fly.
drive that finds a glove, but you will get
That's
some
fine.
high fives. You know,
That's
when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bliss.
It's a good take.
For the third time as he lays off inside ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. Left side could
No.
be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8.
Fucking
It's the
Aaron
Mariners
Bummer.
3
God
and
damn
the
it.
Braves 1.
It's that stupid fucking sinker. We've been on top of it a couple of times. Got a perfect hit. And then what was it? Was it a strikeout into a double
Here's
play?
Sean Murphy.
No, it was a fly. He was caught on the fly.
Santos back to work. Just missed.
Come on.
He was late there. Strike 1. And another
Damn it.
ball.
That's a frustrating miss. It's fine if it's a ball. Like, it's not the biggest deal. It's a little annoying, sure. But that bad?
Righty delivers. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
Okay, this is not what I wanted.
Up the middle. Polanco. Tosses to first. And that's 1 away.
Why?
As the leadoff man is
Why
out
did he
in
do
the 8th.
that?
Left fielder Jared
It's a great play. It's a
Now the
great
left
play.
fielder,
Thank
Jared
you, Polanco. I appreciate it.
Gabe Spire
Maybe
on the
about
pitch here.
17
These are the
fewer
spots
steps.
relievers really
I don't
make a
need
name
you to,
for
like, just
themselves.
whip it across.
And close.
That was one of those situations, too, where I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to get
There's
there.
a reason they're put in these situations.
So I didn't preload the throw as well as I should have. Okay, so we're going to bring in the lefty for the 2 lefties. And we're going to pitch better. And then we will... Do we maybe try and get Munoz up for a potential 4-out? We are going to have to deal with this top of the lineup again, which is a little unfortunate. Too slow. Whatever. Maybe we just abandon the circle change. Okay.
And that's in there for strike one.
Kind of needed that.
One away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low.
We have thrown a couple of those.
Changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
On the ground, out to short.
Get there, Bliss.
On
Nice.
to France. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Nice.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce.
We've tried a couple in this inning
Now in for the
of a
Braves.
put away
Michael Harris.
circle change
0 for 3
and
with
just
2
not
groundouts
even
and a
close.
strikeout. And a strike. Soft contact in the air.
Nicely done, Polanco. Nicely done, Polanco.
Short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8
And an excellent job by Spire. That is exactly what we needed to do. Exactly what we needed to do. Let's go.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Penn Murphy.
Penn Murphy.
Well, I gotta think
He
probably
gave
has
us a
little
headache.
extra in the tank facing his
He's
former
thrown
team,
in
and
like every
they've got a
one of
player
their,
in the
well,
league
not
that doesn't
every one
get
of their
a
games.
little
He's thrown in a
extra
lot of
motivation
games.
when he plays against his
9.2
old
innings
squad.
pitched.
So the batting order turns over. Dylan Moore digs in now. 1 for 3.
Slurp at 79. Four seam at 90. Sinker at
And he
77.
deals. Fastball for a
Of course, he
strike.
leads off with the four seam fastball.
Pulls that one foul. The pitch.
Got me.
And
Fuck.
looking. Called strike
I
three.
mean,
Fastball
just
up in the zone.
you're just not counting on it. And it's another arm angle that we have to deal with
Julio
here.
Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swings through that.
Well, that's that slurve right
Slurve's
there.
way too
Going
early.
Extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Activity in the bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez appears to be getting loose. Time called.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the
Dealing with
box.
Penn
and a smart
Murphy
pitcher's
is
gonna-
my nightmare.
to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a
Fuck.
strikeout.
Even though
Had
it's
him
slow,
way
it's
out
just
front
too
the
much of a
slurve.
speed difference for me.
Very strong coming
I
into the
can't
hitter
figure
so
it out.
far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Are we on time with
This guy's
any of
sink
this?
has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there as the lead remains 3-1.
I fucking hate Penn Murphy. He doesn't throw fast. He just doesn't. He doesn't throw fast at all. And yet here I am swinging at fucking everything. We've been looking at mid to high 90s all goddamn game. And they bring in this fucking asshole who throws low, maybe 90 tops, and then just goes, hey, fuck you. Swing at this bullshit. And I'll go, yeah, sure. Absolutely. But don't mind if I do.
Downwind, so this game has gone to
Fuck.
plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Lock in. Lock the fuck in right now. Okay, what part of lock in did you not understand? What part of lock in did you not fucking understand? Lock the fuck in. Come on. Get your shit together. We've been left. There we go.
Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit the pitch. That's in for a strike.
That's the call that we need.
Spot down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for
That's
hitters
not the
to square that
call.
out. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out
Ball
of
up on the
that.
sinker. Thank you. Okay. So we need him out front of a slider, a little further outside.
Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up right off the plate. Perhaps look a little more.
I don't love the location, but I was hoping that it would be a little tricky to pick up because we low.
Punch out, you get settled in.
We're good.
You feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you. Then
Damn it, those are the calls that we need, man.
Acuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Don't love those
There's a
splits.
strike.
Just fuck it, let's triple up.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. The Braves down by a pair here at the top of the ninth.
Okay.
And that one is
What's
in
going
the
on?
dirt. Full count.
What's going on? My thumb.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That is a huge strikeout. Huge fucking strikeout instead of a walk. That pitch is off the plate. I'm surprised we got him to swing at that.
Spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Matt Olson up to the plate. Just
Come on,
missed.
lock in. Lock in.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a
That's
foul
what we
back.
needed.
That's
I
out
think
of
that
play.
was going to maybe sail out.
Right-hander kick steals. Ground ball up the middle. On the first ball game. And
Tie
the Mariners
series.
salvage
Let's
game 2
go.
here in this series.
Still really struggling from an offensive perspective, but we got just enough to get this win again. I think it's a good lineup change to put Bliss at the bottom of the lineup, use his speed to flip, so then he would have Speedy Bliss at 9, and then Dylan Moore, Julio Rodriguez, 9-1-2. As it stands now, instead of a bad start with Bliss that trails in and just kind of domino effects down the lineup through and through, we get off to a good start. We needed the response run in the first inning. I don't even want to give it the first 2 or even the first 3. We needed the response inning immediately, and we got it. And then it was just kind of hold on and see if we can get something. Urias came through with a 2-run blast. We are sliding back into the bullpen problems that we had earlier in the playoffs and toward the last part of the regular season, where we are getting our runs off of the starters and then the bullpens are just a confusing mess. We should be getting better against Atlanta because we're going to see these same arms over and over and over again. So we have to be able to figure it out. We've seen Penn Murphy twice, and we have struggled both times. I think we had 3 strikeouts against him, so whatever strikeout number we had was everything before he showed up and just mowed us the fuck down. Let's actually take a quick look at the box score. We struck Atlanta out 12 times. We struck out 8 times. And then, again, you take out those 3 from Murphy. We only struck out 5 times. That is a really good improvement. Trying to put the ball in play, a little bit more of the fly out, the ground out. We had a couple of really bad double plays. The 7th inning on maybe it was the 6th inning on, wasn't great for us, but we get the victory. George Kirby's your player of the game, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits given up. He struck out 8, walked 2, but it wasn't a problem, and 1 earned on his line. He also gets the win. Max Fried, he loses again. I believe he's 0-4 now is what that graphic said. 4.2 innings pitched with 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 earned on his line. Munoz picks up save number 5 this postseason. Arias was 1 for 3 with a home run. It was a 2-run blast. Dylan Moore 1 for 4 with a home run. And that was a solo shot. Ty France scored. We had a base running blunder that was pretty disheartening. Julio Rodriguez started 2 for 2 that we couldn't get him going later in the game. But hey, 1 in the top of the first given up, and then 1 gotten back in the bottom of the first immediately. That is huge. We hold them to 2 hits. 2 hits. We do some good job. We do a good job pitching with our bullpen, bringing the lefty to face the 2 lefties, and then it's Munoz for the save. We played this to exactly where we wanted it, and we didn't have to use Matt Brash again, which makes sure that he is super ready for the game or for tomorrow's game, because we are not going to be taking a day off. We're playing it straight through. So we're going through at least 5 games here in the World Series. Logan Gilbert is going to get the call on the mound, 2-0 with no ERA. Chris Sale is 3-1 with a 1.85 ERA. We do have a lefty on the mound, so we'll probably look at a similar lineup to what we did today. Moore in the 1 spot, Bliss in the 9 spot. Couple of switches here and there so that we only have 1 true lefty in the lineup. And then again, just don't be afraid to bring in other hitters. I don't think we really worried about it today. Probably could have, but I don't think it lined up all that much. So there you go. If you'd like more content, you can subscribe right over here, right where the gameplay is, the bell. You can ring it down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Baseball playlist right here. This morning's video, if it went up here. I don't know what I'm going to play. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.